Right, so we've come right round, and we've been told that this is where the ferry departed. It would be just down in amongst the trees there, but there's a lot of bracken and nettles and stuff, so we've not gone down to the water, but very much looks like they're doing this up. That's a re-roofing, and we've seen car tracks on the road down here, so that'd be a really nice holiday home once it's done up. Though maybe a bath out there is a little bit exposed in the rain and snow, but hey, what if you choose? So we have come across this milestone, and we're obviously in Dorlin, and the other side says Drimnin at 6 3/4 miles. So yes, well, I think that's for people that have come ashore at the ferry.
I thought I'd follow the path well travelled, or not so well travelled.
Okay.
It must be the one out there.
Yes, yeah. We've come round here to check out. We've seen that there's an anchorage around here, and we've just come over this side to check it out, because this would be far more sheltered in the westerlies, northwesterlies, than where we are at the moment. So it looks like, we'll have another look at the chart, but it looks like it's just outside. You can see the gut that's going down on the far cliffs there, and we'll check out how it's actually described. And it's not so much that we need to rush round here, but just now, but it's something to keep in mind for the next strong westerly, northwesterly that'll be coming along. Somebody wants to get back to the boat for his breakfast.
Right. If you pan slowly back to this side. Slowly. And that's the bay inlet that we were at. I presume the ferry came in.
Yeah, we're following the path back to the boat, and this track that we're on, you can see it here, and where the dogs are, and round on the bit of wall there. It's actually marked on a road atlas as a C-class road. So there you go, there's a C-class road in Scotland. So that's us around the point, and up ahead in the mist there are 3 islands visible. One to the right is the island of Egg, and that's spelled E-I-G-G, and next to that, a much smaller one called Muck. and I believe that name has come from a Gaelic word, and I think the Gaelic word is cow, so it's Cow Island in Gaelic. And beyond that, the bigger one to the left of that is the island of Rum. I'm sure there must be a Gaelic word for rum as well, but I don't know that. And these are three of the islands that make up, along with the fourth, which is further out, we can't see behind Rum, but these make up the small isles. And we're heading for Muck to anchor for this evening. That's Ardnamurchan Point. That's us in Muck now. And we're just taking the dogs ashore. We're looking forward to it. High above the anchorage now, looking down. Somebody coming in there to anchor. So we've got the dogs in the lead now because there's a lot of sheep around here, and obviously we don't want them chasing sheep. So from here on the dogs are walked on the lead. From the top of the pontoon, here we have the view of out the harbour. This is looking to the southeast, east-southeast, and the boat's just behind that little fishing boat there. So there we have the Coast Guard rescue station, and right next to that the green shed, which is a crafts shop, Island Crafts. And here's the tea room, which looks shut at the moment even though the sign says it's open. We were stopped off there, there's some nice cakes and things in there when we were there last time I came to Loch. There we are, that's more or less the village that we've gone through and seen everything. Now we'll take the road across the island to the other anchorage, which we didn't go into because it's open to the northwest, and that's where the wind's going to be coming from. So we've got some followers coming up the road behind us, mum and two lambs. Perhaps they think Otto's another sheep that they're coming to say hello to. Right, just stopped at the top here. We might get a better view at some point, but the hills in the background there is the island of Egg, and that special rock formation up on the top of it is called the Sgurr. I'm sure that somebody, Gaelic speaker, might know what a Sgurr actually is. Now if we go pan around a bit, and the big rocks there is the island of Rum. And there is an anchorage on it, or a harbour should I say, but it's not the most exciting place to go. It's not I don't think there's many people live on it. And through the gap between Egg and Rum, we can just see the outline of the south end of Skye. I think this is quite a good place for a vista. Way in the distance you'll see the island of Canna, one of the last of the small isles. And I just briefly go around, that's Rum at the back there. And we've got the Coolins of Skye through the gap. And there's the island of Egg. And right over there is looking over at Ardnamurchan. Just getting a little bit more of the scenic view. That's Egg again, and waves breaking on submerged rocks down there. Further along, somebody seems to have left their horse in the middle of the road. It's been looking at us, it's been watching us, so we'll go and say hello. Actually, in the foreground, between Canna and that headland, I don't know whether the camera can pick it up, but that is the Outer Hebrides, way over there. That's probably Barra, but I could be wrong with that. And I think it must have been a very high tide to have got that sitting up there. I presume they did it deliberately, and it didn't come in on a gale, because I think it would have been side on if it had. So this is us at the other anchorage on the north side of the island, and I don't think the camera will be able to pick it up, but out in those rocks on the right hand side there, right out, are a lot of seals, and there's two major moorings there which look to be big commercial boats, whether it's fishing boats or the Maui fish farms, I don't know, but they're sitting there, and that's going to get in the way of people wanting to anchor. So this is Saturday, and the big excitement of Saturday on the winter timetable is the weekly ferry. And here it is. They've got a car, a truck, and a Land Rover trailing its, I think there were sheep in it when we saw it, and they've all reversed down so that they're facing the right way to come back off. I don't know how long it will stay here, but this road's been busier than we've ever seen it before.